Have you ever wondered if the rules of logic could apply to art? John Stuart Mill, the philosopher who lived in the 19th century, certainly did, and in a way that will make you rethink the notion of aesthetics as you know it. For Mill, experiencing art on an emotional level was not enough. He believed there had to be a rational structure behind beauty. Imagine being able to dissect a painting or a musical composition as if it were a mathematical equation. Mill's logical approach sought underlying structures, patterns of symmetry, and proportions that resonated with human thought. The question is, can our aesthetic experience really be broken down into a set of logical principles, or is it an extreme simplification of what it means to be human? Perplexing, isn't it? Mill argued that any artistic appreciation could be evaluated with almost mathematical coherence. Beauty, according to him, was composed of elements that interacted like variables in a complex function. Imagine standing in front of Michelangelo's David. According to Mill, what fascinates is not just the visual representation, but the proportions and symmetries that can be encoded into formulas. This opens up a range of intriguing possibilities. What if you could calculate the appeal of a melody or a painting? Through a logical lens, Mill challenges the romantic view of art as something purely emotive. But there are those who argue that these formulas eliminate the irreducible creative spark of human ingenuity. Is this a step forward or backward for art appreciation? However, don't think this means relegating art to a mere formula. For Mill, logic was an additional tool to delve deeper into the aesthetic experience. Revealing those hidden structures was not to limit creativity, but to enhance it. In fact, Mill argued that logical reasoning provided a framework for art to reach even greater heights. This perspective offers a new and almost provocative approach, suggesting that a work of art could be deconstructed and still retain its aesthetic value. The question is, to what extent are we willing to accept that the irrationality of art can be measured and analyzed through logical premises? This debate, initiated by Mill, continues to fuel discussions among critics and philosophers. What is most striking is how Mill's vision influences current art criticism. As we explore his legacy, we see how art critics often dissect a work into elements such as composition, balance, and proportion. Some more traditional creators and admirers might see this as an affront to the emotional essence of art, while others applaud its ability to unveil additional layers of meaning. Could it be that, by adopting this analytical approach, we discover new ways to connect emotionally with art? Or perhaps, in the 21st century, we are getting closer to developing algorithms that produce masterpieces based on the formulas discovered by Mill. Still, the question remains whether those algorithms could ever capture the soul of human creativity.